Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will predict what love energy surrounds you in August. Use your intuition and choose one pile to see your future. Hello, pile number one. Let us see what I have for you. We are going to discuss your love energy for the month of August. And today we have the cards of Three of Swords clarified by Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles clarified by Page of Wands, Eight of Swords clarified by King of Cups, Chariot clarified by Empress, Six of Swords clarified by Ten of Swords, Three of Wands clarified by the Emperor, the Sun clarified by the Lovers, Knight of Wands clarified by Queen of Swords, and Two of Swords clarified by Four of Swords. Okay, so I am seeing a whole story over here which I will be narrating to you so that you can better understand and check if it's resonating with your situation. Okay, so I feel that someone came into your life, okay, and they would have made you feel very special. They would have said things that would have made your heart feel really good. It would have made it feel full. They must have told you things like that they care a lot about you, they love you, they see future with you, they want to build things with you, that they want to be close to you, and they want something real with you. So there is somebody who is sharing their love feelings with you. So somebody like that must have come in your life, okay? They would have said that they will always be there and that they choose you, they want to grow with you. They are someone you can count on, they are someone you can rely on, they are someone who sees you in their future pictures. And when they would have said those things, it would have felt very real, right? And it would have felt safe. You must have felt like you found a home. You would have believed them because their words were so true when they said it. And because deep inside you were waiting for something like that, and you wanted to believe also that certain things can happen for you. And it's like that they were not fooling you when they said those things, because at that point they must have also believed it too, that they were creating something meaningful with you. Maybe in those moments their feelings must have been very strong too, and whatever they were saying they meant it too. Okay, so that is the first story or first part of story which is coming in my mind, that there was someone who came in your life, who said things, who made you fall in love with them, and promised you a lot of things. And you believed in those promises, and you both decided to build something meaningful with each other. And you both believed that all these things were possible. Now, what I'm seeing is the second part of story over here is that when this person, you know, got a little confused if they can build something with you which will be prosperous and will go long term or not. Okay, so that is how the plot changes over here. And now what happens is that they are not acting the same. They don't reach out like they used to. Their energy is seeming to be different. They are distant, less present, less loving. And when you will go and ask to them that what happened, why are you acting like this, they will give you excuses or long explanation that either they are confused or they are busy. They may even try to talk their way around it, that it would seem like whatever they are saying is having some sense, but actually whatever they are saying is actually insensible. Deep down, you will feel the truth, that they are not showing up in the ways that they had promised that they would. And the hardest part isn't that they broke their promises. The hardest part is that they do not understand that whatever promises they made, the words they used, that actually had a really great impact on you. Okay, it deeply affected you, and how real it became for you. Now what they are doing is they are too focused on protecting themselves, making excuses, explaining their behavior, but they are not able to take away the pain which has been caused because of their behavior. And what is happening with you is that you are holding on to the broken pieces of certain things which you both built together. And instead of helping you hold those pieces, they are just standing at a distance, talking, defending, avoiding. They're not saying things like I am sorry, or I see how I hurt you, or let me try to make it right. No, they are just fading away from the story. And that is somewhere hurting you a lot. You might be hoping that one day they will wake up and see what they have done. And you might be waiting for a real apology, for something honest and heartfelt. You might still want these entire things to get fixed, that everything will get fine and they will actually do what they said. But that's not going to happen. That is what I'm not seeing here. And why they are doing this? They are doing this because they actually somehow have felt that the promises that they have made is not going to get true, that they don't believe that they have a future with you. Okay, so the truth over here is that this person, will make you realize that some people will make promises not because they're ready to keep them, but basically because it feels, or it makes them feel good to say those things, because they like how those words actually sound, because it helps them feel important, needed, and also admired, you can say. And saying things is a very easy thing, but actually following it with action is a difficult thing. And what is a guidance from the side of the universe for you is that you see here the sun and the lovers is there, and then queen of swords, knight of wands, and two of swords with the four of swords. So the guidance for you is that you deserve someone who sees the light in you. You deserve someone who makes you see the light, doesn't crowd your entire world with sadness. You deserve someone who is more than just words, someone who speaks carefully and shows up fully, someone who doesn't disappear when things get real, or someone who doesn't say, I will be there, but is actually there, who is following their words with action. So, what you have to do is that here, two of swords with four of swords, so that you don't have to keep waiting for them to change. You don't have to keep reflecting every night about them. You have to not hope that someday the apology will come, or you don't have to even keep quiet about your pain, that how you're feeling, in order to protect your image and feelings. Whatever you are feeling right now, whatever hurt you have, whatever disappointment you have, is actually valid and real. You believed in certain things and they have let you down. Okay, so you don't need to hold on someone who won't hold on to you. You don't need to keep trying to prove your worth to someone who couldn't see it. You need to let go, not because you don't care, but because you care about yourself way too much to keep waiting. Let it go, even if it hurts, and even if you are still in love with them, because your peace matters more than their broken promises. You are not asking for too much, you were just asking it from a wrong person. The right person won't just break your promises or make promises even which they cannot keep. Here with Knight of Wands with Queen of Swords is telling you that the right person will speak honestly, love gently, show up, and they will show up again and again. So, all you have to do is you have to heal, you have to keep your heart open, and you have to not forget what you learned. You are walking forward with wisdom, with grace, with strength. Okay. And you have to see the next time that you don't just let anyone in your life who is just a man who speaks a lot of things and don't follow with their action. Now in the further future also, what I am seeing is that this person will actually return in your life, but they will keep repeating the pattern of speaking for themselves or justifying their actions, or trying to keep the upper hand in the relationships. So you don't deserve such kind of energy, you deserve a lot better than that. So the proper decision from your side can be that you can just let go of this connection. Okay. Then what else I'm seeing for you is just give me a sec, let me see. Because you are going through all these things, the transformation will come into you that you will be demanding a proper clarity from the person who next comes in your life, and you will see through that they do what they actually see. Okay, first thing, first transformation which will come in this will come in you will be this. And next will be that because you will be getting rid of such an energy, you will be attracting the kind of love who actually fulfills such promises. Okay, you will be executing that aura, that energy that will only be aligning with the energy with a man, with a woman who will actually be following through their words. Okay. And next what I'm seeing is that the more you get involved with this person, the more facade they will create, the more same type of pattern will keep repeating. So it's better that you just disconnect the cord with them and do not get yourself involved and dirty your aura with such a person who will just say things and not do the things which they actually want to. Okay. And the funny part in all this thing is that I have this card of separation and longing, that this person is not able to fulfill whatever they are saying and is not having enough substance to make a relationship work, but is actually missing you, and they will actually come back into your life, but still they will act stupid and they will still try to justify their actions. But you would have matured till that time, and you would have outgrown this relationship till that time, and you will be just cutting yourself off from this person. Okay. Now there is also one thing, that if there is someone around who is still wanting this connection to work, then which you shouldn't, but if you are wanting this connection to work, and that when that person comes back, you can allow them to justify themselves and let the connection run on their terms for a very long while, until either you realize it's not worth it or they realize that it is actually worth it. And that's the only way that this connection can run. Otherwise, most of you will be leaving this energy behind, and you will be leaving this connection. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you, pile number one. If you could resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, pile number two. Let us see the cards I have for you. Today we will discuss the love energy for you in the month of August. First, I have is Page of Swords clarified by the Sun, Four of Pentacles clarified by Eight of Swords, Four of Cups clarified by Seven of Pentacles, Death clarified by the Devil, Knight of Wands clarified by Magician, Ace of Pentacles clarified by King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles clarified by Three of Pentacles, the Chariot clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. Okay, so over here is actually a story, and I will be narrating that. And you have to figure out if this is person is you, or you feel that this is somebody who is doing this, there is somebody in your life who is doing this particular thing against you. So you have to actually figure out, there are two parties in the story. I am guessing that this is what is happening to you. Somebody is trying to get into your life, and they are trying several means in order to be part of your life, and that is what is being told through the cards. Okay, so first part of the story is that I believe that there was this person in your life, okay, who fell deeply in love with you. At one point it might have felt like everything in the world, it might have felt like everything is revolving around love, and it would have been really warm, comforting, full of laughter, closeness and promises. And this particular person would have felt that this warmth, this closeness, this laughter, everything will last forever. Okay, they would have given their heart fully, and there would have been no boundaries in the process of love, and there was no holding back. And both of you must have imagined your life together. Okay, but something I'm seeing here, because I have the card of Empress with the Two of Swords reverse as the main energy of the entire reading. So something changed in the entire connection, and slowly what happened is that the one of the person started pulling away from the connection. Maybe it was you who started pulling away from the connection. The warmth of the connection faded, the messages got shorter, and the love which once felt so real and so alive, it began to get distant and cold. Okay, like here is the card of Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Something which was built on a strong foundation, a lot of years or time was spent on building it, that started cracking. You know, that foundation started cracking, that thing started not happening. Okay, that thing started not working. So the love which felt so good at one point of time was now ending. And the other person who was so much into love with you, they got confused, heartbroken, and very desperate. Okay, they didn't understand that why things are falling apart, and they could not accept it. They felt like they had lost that one thing which made their life feel really full, and whatever the ignorance you were showing, or whatever avoiding you were doing, that was not at all accepted by this person. Okay, so first they might have tried fixing it in normal ways. They must have reached out, written some messages, and maybe even cried on phone, or tried calling you regularly, but it would have not worked. You had your own reasons of not making the relationship work. Okay, so when this love didn't come back to them, they got very scared. Okay, we have the card of Devil with Magician here, so they got very scared, and scared and sad also. Okay, and they were scared to be alone, scared that they would never feel that kind of love again, scared that they were losing control of something that they thought would be always theirs. And that fear grew into something very dark. Okay, instead of letting go and trying to heal, that is the best way, right, in order to handle a breakup. But instead of letting go or trying to heal, they started looking for other ways in order to pull you back into their life. And no matter whatever they have to do, and they started not with words or understanding or time. Okay, they started going through things like doing rituals, spells, and these all things they could not understand really well, that how they work and all those things. But they thought that, okay, if I do this, if I light the candle, if I say the names in night, if I write intention, if I use the herbs, if I use the moonlight and all those things, I will be able to pull her or him back into my life. And they approached several people who were into it, and they tried to pull you back in their life. So now, what was actually love before now turned into obsession, and not even obsession, it's like a darker phase, which no was not, which is not love in my books. Okay, it's more like something fearsome, and something which is based on fears. And now, when a person is going through all these things, is trying all these things, they are actually not trying to build a better connection. They are trying someone for to force someone to return. They are wanting control. And if they want such thing that they are ready to bend the fate in order to bring you back, they are failing to realize that love cannot be forced. Okay, that love has to be built on real foundations, like Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, that it has to be a teamwork. Okay, it is not to be one sided, that it has not to be like it will just be one person forcing the other person to stay. But and what they're not realizing is that even if it brought the other person back, the energy would be really off. The reunion will feel strange, and it will feel unnatural. The spark which will was there between the two people, that will also look very forced, and it will not light up the room, but it will make it very dim. And the person may smile with you, but that smile would also not be real, and their eyes wouldn't shine the same way as they used to once. It's like, you are taking a flower and you're forcing it to bloom rather than letting the bird to bloom on its own. So here the very same thing, I'm seeing that very same energy. And when people might see from far away, it may look beautiful, but when you get close, you will see that the flower is actually dying deep inside. Okay, and one thing you all need to understand is that when we try to tamper with the energy of other person's free will, and we try to change the fate against their desire, it actually creates an imbalance. And the universe has a natural force, and when we try to force things, we disrupt that flow. And that can come back in ways we cannot expect. Strange things might begin to happen. Relationships in other parts of life may start to fall apart. And the person who is doing all these things will start feeling tired, confused, lost, and things they usually enjoy. They will not be able to do that. They will not be able to get the peace. They will get back the person, but not the peace which has to prevail in that particular situation. Okay, so taking on this entire pile, and like if you resonate with this energy, which is very heavy, I can say that just if you feel like you had someone like that in your life, with whom if you shared the connection and if you reconnected, it felt heavy, Try to cleanse your space often. Okay. You can use water, salt, or your own affirmations like only energy that serves my highest good should remain with me. Okay. If you can say all these things and you can keep yourself protected. We all are protected by our ancestors, by the gods we pray. But even if you just come in connection with such type of energy and you always keep doing the affirmation that only which is there for my highest good remains with me, such energies will remove themselves from your life. Okay. And if someone tries to come back and connection feels heavy, odd, and off, listen to that. Don't ignore your gut. You are allowed to walk away, even from someone who says that they love you, especially when the loves come from the strings of control. Okay. Basically, this person needs to understand that love is not about control. Real love will allow freedom, and real love will allow the person to go if they want to go. When we try to force certain things, we don't get that thing back. We just get a shadow of what it actually was. And once we choose peace, healing, truth, life actually brings what is more in alignment with us. Okay, apart from that, let me see if I see anything else. You are being asked to keep your faith very strong in the whatever forces you worship, and to remember that you are always protected, to not get stirred up by such energy or think that if they are trying certain things then those things will happen. No, it won't happen. It will momentarily manifest, but it will get broken because the universe respects the free will. Okay. So that is there, that keep your faith strong. And also, because you're watching this, first of all it is revealed to you, but in physical or dimension, also in the real life which you have, you may discover on your own that there is a person who is like this in your life, and you will be able to distance yourself from that energy. And that's all I see for you today. If you could resonate with this or connect with this in certain ways, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. Let us see the cards I have for you. And here it is. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Nine of Wands, Fool, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so this connection which you have in front of you is not a simple one, and it is making you question that how and what is the purpose of this connection. You might be having all these questions that what is the purpose of this connection, why this connection is so triggering to me, and why am I feeling so wounded, and all these questions might be coming in your mind, okay, when you are entertaining this connection. Okay, so when I'm seeing your love energy, I'm seeing that at this point of time the connection you are entertaining is not a simple one, it is a cosmic mirror. What I want you to understand is little important, that the person you are dealing with right now, you are not experiencing something ordinary. It is much deeper than that. What you are encountering is a cosmic mirror. A cosmic mirror is someone who reflects back to you the deepest parts of yourself, both the light and the shadows. Okay. See, we have High Priestess and Nine of Wands. So the wounds, whatever the light you have deep inside, that is being shown, and whatever the wounds you have inside, whatever the shadows you have inside, that is also being shown. And right now, in the energy of Queen of Swords and the Moon, you are questioning yourself. You don't have the clarity of what is happening. Okay. So what is happening is it's not just about the way that they make you feel happy, loved, or even frustrated. It's about how they show you things you may have not fully seen about yourself. And sometimes that can be overwhelming. Now, if somebody comes in front of you and they show you all the good parts of you, but they also show the bad ones, it can leave you in tears, right? So, this is the complication of a connection, which is a cosmic mirror. Okay, now let's discuss what a cosmic mirror is. That when a person is your cosmic mirror, their presence in your life isn't just accidental. They reflect not just your positive traits, they will reflect the positive traits, but also your insecurities, your fears, your unresolved wounds. They show you who you are, not just who you think you are. You might feel triggered by their action, irritated, angry, and even betrayed at times. But what's happening isn't necessarily about them, it's about what they are revealing to you about yourself. So, this connection is a soul level connection, and it is pushing you to grow, evolve, to heal. And it's not about fixing this person, but it is recognizing that what you have to heal within yourself. Okay. So, what all things will happen or must have already happened, which you would have noticed, is that you will begin to notice that they show the parts of yourself, the hidden parts, the things you haven't fully accepted. They will may act in ways that mirror your own fears or desire. When they do something, you might feel, I think I do that too. So they will help you recognize your own patterns, and sometimes it will feel uncomfortable. You may feel vulnerable because they are making you face the parts of yourself that you have been avoiding. Then they will be like, this one is like they are reflecting your inner self, okay? But then there will also be situations where they will be acting as your emotional trigger. Just like if you feel like they are constantly triggering strong emotions in you, like frustration, anger, insecurity, fear, it's not necessarily because of them. These reactions are reflecting your own wounds that need attention. They might trigger past hurts or unresolved issues you haven't fully healed. It's not about them being wrong, it's about your soul being called to heal. Then what you will notice, that when this person would have come around you, you will start growing and evolving at a very rapid speed. Okay, they will not leave you as the same person you once were. They will force you to confront the things within yourself that you have buried for a long time. And through this relationship, you might experience rapid growth, sudden realization, even spiritual awakening. But what is the difficult part of this entire relationship is that there will be a push and pull dynamic. You will notice that this happens because both of you are evolving at different speeds, or both of you are working through different lessons. And the relationship may feel like fated or destined, as if there is undeniable force bringing you both together. But sometimes you may feel that things are difficult, like you are being pushed away. So how to like go about this connection? You will feel that if you try to reflect on this connection, you will feel that you will be attracted to the qualities they have that you are lacking. They might be more grounded when you are impulsive, or more free spirited when you are overly cautious. Okay, so it's about finding that balance within yourself. This whole connection, you don't think is about them, it is more about you. It's more about how and more you can heal yourself. Okay, they will be just like a mirror in front of you, and they will be showing you, hey, you have this good qualities, hey, you have these bad qualities, hey, these are where you are undermining your boundaries, hey, this is what you are lacking. And when all these things will happen, it will just create a push and pull dynamics, and it will trigger you, okay? And while you will question them and you will doubt them and you will doubt the entire relationship, what you will fail to see is they are actually showing you the mirror, and they are just forcing you to confront the things you are not able to confront about yourself, okay? So let me once tell you how you can handle, just very short points, like how you can handle this connection, okay? So you have to pause and reflect a lot in this connection. When the emotions are running very high, just to step back for a moment and don't react immediately. Take a deep breath, ask yourself, what is this connection teaching me? What parts of myself are being reflected right now? Okay? Don't blame them. It will be very easy in this connection to feel frustrated and hurt, especially when they act in ways that bring up a negative emotions. But try to avoid blaming them. Instead, reflect on why their actions are triggering you. This is a chance to understand what unresolved emotions or wounds are being stirred up. Their actions aren't personal, they are only a mirror. Focus mostly on healing yourself. This connection is not about changing them, it's about you growing and healing. Focus on understanding your emotional triggers, healing past wounds, and shifting any patterns that no longer serve you. This is your opportunity to evolve, to do the inner work that's needed for you to grow, and set boundaries if needed. It's okay to set boundaries even with your cosmic mirror. If their behavior feels too overwhelming or is causing more harm than good, it's important to protect your peace. Setting boundaries doesn't mean that you are rejecting them, okay? It means you are choosing to take care of yourself and let go of the outcome. Sometimes a cosmic mirror connections, are temporary. It's not like that you will be for sure together. It's nothing like that. They may come into your life to help you heal and evolve, and they are not meant to stay forever. Allow the connection to teach you what it needs to, but don't try to control it or force to stay. Okay? So basically, your entire thing was because of the ups and downs, you were very confused about the connection. So that has been explained to you, and I believe that now you can work upon the connection based on that. So that's all I'm seeing, like, for this pile. I don't have much for the love energy because this too is a vast thing. If you want to know more about this, you can certainly, like, most of you might be knowing about certain connection, but those who are not aware of it, you can certainly try researching about it and trying to heal yourself. This connection has only come in your life in order to put you back together from the pieces you are in. And once you have entertained the connection, once you have understood what it is trying to teach you, whatever four five things, and you have learned to work on that and heal yourself, either you can unite or you can go separate ways. And this connection will be helping you, that's all I can say. So don't get afraid of this connection, or don't try to run away from this connection. Just to balance the things out which are needed. And I'm very sure that from this pile, those who are watching this, you will have a union, because the end card I had was of 9 of cups. So I guess you will have a union with this person in the end, okay? For now, that is what I can say, but keep working on yourself. Okay, all right, pile 3, that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.